Hello everyone, welcome to lecture 22 of the ISC2 Certified in Cybersecurity Examination Preparation series. This lecture covers data handling aspect of security. Sensitive information. Data handling. Only trusted individuals should handle sensitive data. Policies should dictate law, how, where, when, and why data is handled. Logs should track data handling activities. Data storage. Sensitive data should be stored in secure, climate-controlled facilities, preferably geographically distant from the data centers. Historical breaches often involved poor tape backup policies. Data retention. Data should be retained only for the period of usefulness or legal requirements. Regulations like HIPAA or PCI DSS may dictate retention periods. Each industry has specific retention requirements. Data disposal. Secure disposal methods should be practiced, such as cross-shedding or recombinant, to prevent reassembly. Digital disposal. Methods of digital disposal include deleting. Deleting only removes data from the table, but it is recoverable. Formatting. Overwrites with a new file structure, which is still recoverable. Overwriting. Writes zeros or random characters over data. Sanitization. Renders data infeasible for recovery. Purging removes data to make recovery infeasible even in the lab. Degaussing destroys magnetic media with strong magnetic fields. Digital disposal. And the last one of digital disposal is physical destruction. Disk crushes. It crushes the disks often used on spinning disks. Shredders, similar to paper shredders but for metal. Incineration, pulverizing, melting, and acid. These are rarely used, but they ensure full data destruction. Information lifecycle. Data acquisition. Create or copy information, make it useful, index, and store. Data use. Ensure confidentiality, integrity, and availability. CIA triad. Data archival. Retention required by law or future use. Distinction between archival and backup. Data disposal. Proper disposal once data is no longer useful or required. Configuration management. Hardening systems before introducing them to the environment. Developing list of ports to close, services to disable, accounts to delete, and missing patches. Use standardized hardened OS images for new systems. Pre-introduction vulnerability scans. Monitor changes away from security baselines. Patch management. Apply patches regularly. Allow time for patches to be reviewed before the implementation. Remember to update network equipment, arrays, IoT devices. Use software to push patches to all appropriate systems. Change control management. Process. Identifying the change, propose the change, assessing risks, provisional change approval, testing the change, scheduling the change, change notification for impacted parties, implementing the change, post-implementation reporting. Monitoring. Audit changes for residual risk, document and retain change control processes. Access control categories and types. Categories: administrative controls, policies and procedures, technical controls, firewalls, routers, encryption, physical controls, locks, fences, guards, gates. Types: preventative, detective, corrective, recovery, deterrent, and compensating. Information security governance. Policies: mandatory and high level. AUP, acceptable use policy. Acceptable use of network, data, or resources. BYOD, bring your own device policy. Parameters for using personal devices. Privacy policy, management of private data. Sensitive information and media security. Data handling policy. Classification, categorization, labeling, encryption, storing, backup, disposal, and destroy. Data states, data at rest, that is, stored data, data in motion, data being transferred on a network, data in use, actively used files or data. Information security governance. User risks. Training provides users with a skill set. Awareness aims to change user behavior. Goal: to build a cybersecurity culture with good cyber hygiene. Social engineering concept uses physical skills to bypass security controls, often paired with client-side or physical attacks. Successful approaches: authority, intimidation, consensus, scarcity, urgency, familiarity. Social engineering attacks like phishing, bulk email attacks, spear phishing, targeted phishing, well phishing, whaling, targeted at senior leadership, wishing, voice phishing, attacks via automated VoIP systems. Conclusion: in this lecture we understood and implemented data handling capacities, classification, retention, and destruction policies. We emphasized on configuration, patch, and change management. We recognized and defend against social engineering and cryptographic attacks, maintained robust information security governance. With this, we come to the end of this lecture and end of Domain 5. Thank you and have a nice day.